that. Two Subaru bumpers that have been casualties so far. Alright, we have to move over for a motorcycle on the trail. While I have you guys, let's talk about these Eibach springs. There's a fair amount of uneven areas, some deep ruts from the rain and the weather that we've had recently. I've definitely put one tire up in the air at least a couple times on this trail, hitting corners and things like that. It's nice to have the clearance so that my skid plate is not necessarily having to do its job. One of the things that I've been listening for, because I had those weird clunking sounds initially going over like speed bumps and things like that when the springs were first installed, was any type of clunking or any type of sound coming from the suspension as we hit any of these obstacles. And I am pleased to report that there have been no weird sounds, no issues. I had mentioned on my Instagram that those sounds that I experienced initially cleared up after a few weeks. It would have been nice to have something a little bit taller in terms of a lift, but I know that is not being realistic, considering that all we did was swap out the springs. It would definitely require a much more complex lift kit to be able to achieve much more clearance. At the Tokyo Auto Show recently, there were a couple RAV4 builds that was shared all over the internet. I'll put those on the screen now. As you can see, these ones have a lot more clearance. So I'm curious to see what kind of suspension they used. I would really love to have my RAV4 sitting a lot taller than it is now and give it a more aggressive look.
Jeep coming up the road.